The following podcast contains mature language and adult discussion.
Wrestlingus show. Yeah, we back, boy. Wrestlingus show. Fuck those we ignore. Wrestlingus show. Too hard for the meat. Wrestlingus show. On the air every week.
Welcome to the Wrestlingus show on multiple times a week because that's how we do it. We never miss a week. It's been 9 years. We have never missed a week. So I'm sure some of you are like, God damn, if they were only like really breaking down things, it'd be great because they don't miss any days. Other people do. And this is more of a busting balls about the show. So, but that's us. We are the Lingus Mafia podcast. So we do a thing called the Wrestlingus show where we just have a little sub thing on here, and it is for wrestling. You can get all your wrestling stuff in full, on time, all the time, on your Tuesday and on your Thursday for AEW. Now is your WWE show. You go to patreon.com/Lingus Mafia. Multiple things to choose from if you want just certain things. It's as little as $5. So that's it. You could get only wrestling with video if you want for $10 fucking dollars. And we give you shit before the show and after the show. Bunch of nonsense. I'm Cab Manning. That is Frosty Walnuts.
Hello there.
Ready to get into some couple days after WrestleMania.
It's like the WrestleMania hangover.
Yeah, it is. We were supposed to find out. I love that we found out why Brock attacked because he was the first match.
Why?
This is what it's come down to. I was first match. You motherfucker, I'm gonna kill you. What the fuck do I? Sorry, I fucking won the Rumble. What the fuck?
Yeah.
All right. This thing starts with a 6-man, and it is the Brutes versus Imperium. Since Sheamus can't win the belt, they say, okay, you could beat one of the jobbers of Imperium then and feel better about yourself. Fuck. All right. He's all fucking shot out of a cannon, too. I'm like, whatever.
It was all a matter of like, is the German or the Italian going to job for Sheamus? Because it ain't Walter.
It isn't going to be Walter. I laughed. They won't even have him lose the tag match. Fuck you. Keep him strong.
Even after the pin, I'm like, where the fuck was Gunther? I'm like, how did he get knocked out where he's like nowhere around? And then I rewound it to go back. And it was just like he got hit with like a basic move. And then you just see him roll out of the ring. And that's it. Nowhere to be found after that.
Take high ground, Faust. Take the high ground. Interview in the back with Paul and Solo. Jay shows up and says he hasn't seen Jimmy. Paul says, your brother isn't here today. Roman said to stay home and watch it on TV. You go take care of Sammy tonight. He leaves. Jay leaves, and Paul goes to Solo. Either he solves the Sammy problem tonight, or you solve all our problems tonight. So they really set you up for they are going to attack Jay tonight.
Right.
Which you go, ooh, fucking the SmackDown after Mania, Faust. Here we go. Okay. I am really in love with this Jay character. I really fucking really am into it. That main event, Jay, I also think this started at fucking when there was TVs for the crowd, and him and fucking Roman doing their thing, and you could see that Jay could go. Jay is like as much of a twin. He is completely different. Even body type, his acting is different. Everything is fucking better.
I was always more of a Jimmy fan just because we saw him on Total Divas.
That's why too. 100%.
So like, I like this guy.
Yeah, he's fun.
And Jay was always just the other.
You never
guy.
saw
Jimmy
him.
Had more
you never saw him.
Ever since Jay got to show what he could do on his own, we're really seeing how good he can be.
I'm a Jay Uso guy, Faust. I'm gonna get a t-shirt. Fuck you. Ricochet versus Ivar.
Why?
Panthers. Partners are banned from ringside. Rico clean. Why is this on my fucking This is what they decided to do, Faust. This is almost like people weren't there.
You got the big guy against the high flyer.
It's like they just
Ricochet does do a beautiful shooting star every time.
He's a fantastic, but I don't care.
Yeah.
And you know what? You kind of go, I'd like to see him against that Vikingo guy, right? Yeah. I don't know. If there's two styles that are exactly the same, why would I think this could be? They're both going to flip. Okay, one guy's going to move, one guy's going to flip. Yeah. All I cannot believe this was on my TV, Ivar. And you know what, though, Faust? Ivar or Eric, I'm an Ivar guy.
Oh, for sure.
100 times over.
Not even close.
No. I'll take that balding fat bastard any day of the week, Faust. He's a fatter fucking Otis with more hair. That's what he is.
Got more personality.
Yeah. Otis got more personality than fucking Ivar, but Ivar got more personality than old Eric.
That's what I meant.
Yes, yeah.
It
He's
doesn't
a
help
fucking
that
character.
his name is.
It really doesn't. It doesn't. What was Svi? Maybe we name him Sven or Svi.
Sven.
Sven. Ivar and Sven, Faust. How about that?
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
I'm trying to remember what his name was before, and I can't.
It was Ray.
Oh,
His real name is Ray.
Raymond Rowe. That's his real name.
Holy fuck. Sammy and Owens in the back, and Sammy feel he need to talk to Jay tonight. And Owens goes, you shouldn't. And he goes, you know what? You're probably right, but I'm going. He goes, that's great. I tell you, you say I'm right, and you fucking still. And it's so great. I guarantee he goes off script a shit ton with this kind of stuff. He goes, oh, well, that's fucking great. Liv and Raquel versus Natty and Shitzy. Promo with Natty and Shitzy.
I wonder who's going to win this match.
Here's my lunge through the fucking television, Faust. Natty and Shitzy have a promo going. They should be number one contenders, not Liv and Raquel. Shitzy says they aren't ready. And I go, bitch, you just tapped out at Mania yesterday or whatever, day before. Right. I'm like, but they should be the number one contenders. You just fucking, why? Is there any rhyme? It's not even a bad guy saying this where you go, well, they just fucking say. Right. No fucking sense. Unfucking real.
And they even say, oh, Liv and Raquel, they got a title match on Raw next week, and this is a tune-up. So it's like, yeah, why we know who's going to win. So let me just fast forward to the finish.
Faust, I write, Natty is such fucking garbage. I am like shocked how bad she is. Where they go, oh, this is our, one of our the boat, Faust, the boat. Motherfucker, this boat would sink. Fuck are you talking about? The boat. It's fucking bad. It's
water.
Very. Faust, did you see Natty? She's taking on water. It's very. There's barely more skill than Eva Marie. Because it's very paint by numbers. Mean. No, Faust. To Eva Marie, it might be. It's very much 1-2 cha-cha-cha because it's, all right, duck, spin, turn around, clothesline. It's very paint by fucking numbers.
And she's been doing this for how many years now?
The all-time women's win. Oh, my fucking God. That should be fucking, no wonder they're going to try to get Charlotte past this fucking thing real quickly. Her and fucking Bianca. Please pass this.
If she's not a Neidhart.
She's not there. No, there's no way. She goes, I've given up my ovaries for this job. I'm never going to have a kid. And my fucking lipo belly. All right. Need we say who wins this fucking match? Triple H announces the draft is coming, and I go, fucking why? Go ahead. What happened?
Well, Woods and Madcap were playing 2K in the back, and LA Knight comes in, and he's like, more cockamamie games. He's like, you guys were on Mania. You got to play video games on Mania. I wasn't even there. It was in LA. We didn't get to have an LA Knight moment, whatever. So let's set up a match for next week, I guess. Whatever.
And he throws the controller down too. He goes, he tries to break it and chucks it down. I go, those are expensive, man.
Yeah, those are
$70. Easy over there with that. He's like, fuck this place. I'm like, okay, here comes the push. But Vince is back, so I don't know. He's like, great, I jobbed all the way. Now I'm going to continue because of the fucking.
Well, Vince hasn't been there. Vince wasn't at SmackDown and he was at Raw.
But meanwhile, didn't they say, was it this week that Vince wasn't at Raw? He was at Raw, though, prior, right? After Mania.
Raw prior. Yeah.
So Triple H says, there's a draft now, Faust. Why? It doesn't fucking matter if you don't stay in your fucking lane.
Well, they do it for a couple months, and then people start to sprinkle over back and forth. And then he's making a big deal like, oh, this is going to be the biggest one ever.
Yeah, it's going to change the game.
And I'm like, everybody's been eligible for. This is nothing different.
So this is why NXT people haven't been called up, because they're going to get drafted.
I would assume so. Yeah.
So do you think some people are getting drafted to NXT? That they should.
Certain people that should.
Drift away. Drift away. And boo, go over there. There's certain guys where you go, you could fucking be something. Go there and build yourself up. It's almost like there's your indies. Go build up over there. You know what? They go, oh, we spun the wheel. Cody's in NXT. This is unbelievable. By chance, he ended up. Roman, he's on NXT. Oh, my God. Whoa. Fuck. Go take that belt, too. That'd be great. Fuck everyone. I got all your fucking belts. Then go take the woman's, too. Fuck off. Where's the UK
going
one?
To SmackDown.
Remember that? And he had no idea. He had no fucking idea.
He was pissed.
Yeah, he's all fucking, oh, you got boo-boo job face? JR, what happened? Judgment Day talks in the ring.
Yeah, did you see? So Triple H on his way out, he calls out Rhea, and Judgment Day's with him. And then as they come down the aisle, Triple H walks by. He shakes everybody.
Shakes all their hands
but I
properly.
See fucking Finn. He goes.
Yes, I saw that. God, I love Dominic too. Dominic's fan.
Oh my God.
The booing and they fucking. I love this fucking kid. He's fucking great. And he's growing a fucking Vince mustache, Faust. Forget it. Forget all about it.
He can't even talk because everybody's just booing.
That's
him.
that old. So who did that recently where they were, not him, obviously, but somebody like, soon as they talk, and I think it was a woman, and it's fucking rained down where they can't speak. Was it? And no, Casino was fucking in the ring. So who the fuck was there? And he was laughing his ass off where it was like, it was Vicky. It was Vicky.
Oh.
And she couldn't, any fucking time she spoke. It wasn't recent. Yeah.
Yeah.
And that was some nuclear shit.
The best was Raw After Mania, when Raw After Mania used to be good. And the show started off with Roman after he beat Undertaker.
Yeah.
And he just sat there and milked it every time he picked up
like
the
8
mic.
minutes, right?
Yes. Didn't say a word.
And then
until finally
one sentence.
Finally got quiet and he just said, "It's my yard now."
Fucking
so good.
I think that's what they're
like,
trying to get.
Maybe he'll be a heel now.
Yeah. I said that's what I think they want him to get to before they can finally take the belt off. So they fucking explode when he wins because he's still popular. It's starting though. It's starting a little bit because that's what you got to do. Make people fucking sick of it. I fucking had it with him with the belt. They're going to go crazy when he loses. It's like, fuck it. Make them fucking bleed for this.
I like that Dom says, I pulled my punches. I didn't want to hurt my father. I mean, what kind of guy would I be?
Love it's always
I beat up my father.
That's what he did on Raw. I don't want to fight my dad. What kind of shit is this? Fucking great. Escobar and Ray versus Priest and Dom. And so it's really Priest and Boy here for us.
Yeah, the LWO thing, I'm still.
If it fucking won ever,
I know
they don't fucking. Poor Escobar is a fucking jobber, which is a fucking. It's a fucking crime
because he's
nonsense. Good. Fucking nonsense.
Well, at least they still kept it the Latino world order because if WWE wanted to go super woke, it would be the Latinx world order.
Oh, is it? They're not Latin anymore? It's Latinx.
That's some
I forgot about
bullshit that even Latinos don't like because when you say Latino, the
O it's a guy,
it's masculine. So if you put an X, it's not gender specific.
Well, can't they just say Latin? Excuse me as I piss on camera. Thank you. Yeah, I'm like, just say Latin. So what the fuck?
Yeah, even Latinos don't like that fucking bullshit.
Really? You can't say they're Latin? Fucking Christ.
No. I mean, they don't like the
X
Latinx bullshit.
That's fucking gay.
Like, what is this?
Shinsuke's finally back next week for us.
Yeah, it's been a while.
It has been.
Oh, cool,
since
he's back in
January. It's December, but yeah. Yeah, right. I'm like, well, let him get drafted to Raw or some shit. Sammy talks to Jay in the back. He says, you see, everything's falling apart, man. You can get out still. Out. This is like a gang, Come on, I'm telling you. Sammy hears commotion. And he looked back. What the fuck did you do? And he runs, and Owens is laying on the floor. Security's like trying to push Solo up back, And there's a
creeping in the corner.
Oh, he's looking over. There's a crate like on Owens' leg. The fucking what do they call it? Equipment crate. That's what they.
Like a road case.
Yeah. So Sammy versus Jay, and it's going to look like, Sammy's going to win this, but of course Solo has to always help. Solo's like the main fucking guy.
Owens is hurt, so Sammy's got no backup to help him out.
Yeah, and so it's the Samoan Spike, and then Jay gets to win this match. So, and it's funny because you think for a second, right? Because they go, oh my God, it's they're gonna fucking, Jay's like, don't do it. Because he's gonna fucking hurt him.
Spike him.
Yeah, he's gonna spike him, and he goes, no, wait. Now let me fucking do it. He's gonna beat the shit out of himself. So, and everyone starts chanting Jay, 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 too.
Yeah, because you think he's showing sympathy for Sammy. Instead, he just fucking super kicks him.
They got to see that they got a red hot baby on their hand, right? They got a hot fucking... See, I get a little worried about the Marty Jannetty area here, though, because of Jimmy. I don't want Jimmy to go to shit. He gonna be, swerving in and out of lanes or something by himself, driving. We don't need this, and there's no Naomi to take care of him, folks.
I know.
But yeah, they all do that, and so does Riddle show up?
Yes.
I didn't even write down. I figured
why. And then they explain, Solo took out Riddle, and that's why he's been gone. So that's why Riddle wants revenge. I'm like,
oh yeah, it was Solo that fucking killed him, right, with the chair smashed to the face.
I don't need Riddle shoehorned into this storyline.
Well, now after what we see on Raw, that's the pay-per-view. It's 3-on-3.
Yeah.
So this is what we're gonna get.
It's Riddle.
Yeah. Did you see that Ringside News was fucking with Riddle, or saying like the ex posted stuff about Riddle being out of rehab, but he's with one of the most party guys in the world, and a pool, and it showed a picture and this and that from poolside. Oh, look, he's fresh out of rehab, but he's with this fucking world traveling party guy that everybody knows of who has drugs and this and that. Billy took that picture. It's his buddy.
No way.
Yeah. He sent me the article, and I go, isn't that the guy you were with during this fucking mania? He goes, yeah, it's my friend. So I go, you fucked Riddle, kind of. Because I'm like, he's friends with Riddle. So it's like, oops, put that in the wrong picture. But I don't know how much longer Riddle really is for this company, because I could see them being like, you doing drugs too much. Like, because, he's busy still. So, that rehab is a bunch of bullshit.
Well, he's not doing the other stuff anymore. If he's just on weed, he's okay, right?
Do you think he stopped with the coke first?
I don't know.
I'm willing to put some money. I'm willing to put some money that said, in name, I'll go to rehab. Just because I don't wipe properly. I have a bit of a weight problem. I sweat when I eat. quote. See, that's why you guys need the Godfather Plus tier to see this. Oh, fuck. All right. It's time to go over to the other side for the people who aren't on Patreon, and you don't get to hear Raw. So get on over to the other side and listen to our Raw review, because that is coming up right now. Patreon.com/Lingus Mafia. See you there.
Extend your fucking condolences.
So apparently there was like travel issues. So that's why a lot of people weren't on the show.
In real life.
I thought was kind of weird. Yeah.
Okay.
That's why I heard that's why Rollins was on the show, but I'm like, well, Becky was there. You're saying they don't travel together?
On a bus too. Man. They have the kid with the bus thing. Huh. That's interesting.
So that's why I heard who else was, yeah, because we were supposed to have, remember it was supposed to be Miz, and who the fuck was Miz supposed to wrestle?
Oh.
He was supposed to wrestle somebody that just came back. Who the fuck was it? I already forgot. But Miz wasn't there. Rollins, MVP, Omos.
Really?
Yeah.
That fucking bad. All right. Well,
it's just Seattle. Well, you can't get to Seattle. Seattle got a shit airport.
Yeah, I was just saying, you probably drive into fucking Seattle from the LA shit. But I assume they went home though.
Probably.
Yeah, they went home. But then from all those different places, they can't get to Seattle?
Yeah.
Huh.
Yes. That's why no Bianca, no Street Profits.
They gotta put together 3 hours with fucking trash. Mm-hmm. I actually wondered today, I go, oh, there was no Street Profits on you. I had no idea there was travel problems. I was like, oh, no fucking Street Profits. I go, wow, it's a miracle. And then I'm like, what, they can't be not on one fucking week? And I'm like, all right, that's good, Ray talks in the ring. and wants to talk. He goes, what a crazy year I've had. See? And like I said, Faust, we should never make fun of Ray because we heard what he did for Billy.
What a sweetheart.
This is a fucking lovely man that he's preparing for fucking WrestleMania. Is he in that night or is it the night before? It's night 2. So was he? I don't think he did night 1. I think it was night 2.
Night 2, he just came out for the Hall of Fame.
Hall of Fame. So he's busy with that. Mm-hmm. It takes time to fucking make sure Billy could get into the fucking building. It's fucking unbelievable. This is Cav Manning from the Lingus Mafia podcast and host of the Wrestlingus Show. Why would you listen to the same old run-of-the-mill wrestling review show? Instead, listen to the Wrestlingus Show. We bust balls and say what you're thinking. Black shows up and spooges in Julia's face. I don't know why she's freaked out. You know this is old hat.
And that was a light one compared to what she's probably used.
Yeah. We dove deep into Aaliyah's debut. She pukes all over her tits.
Like she spit up a bowl of soup or something. Tomato soup.
What should Dewdrop's flying crossbody be called? Beware of the hog splash. Go to patreon.com/LingusMafia and sign up for as little as $5. To find out where to listen to some of these shows for free, go to Twitter @LingusMafia. That is your Monday night Rizz-off, Faust. What do you have to say about that?
Listen, I'm just glad that Sean Ross Sapp had reported that Riddle Scooter was on the scene before Raw, that it may or may not be used on the show. And
it may or may not, Faust. I'm going to report we might go to war with Russia, maybe. Well, fuck.
The shit he fucking puts in his notes. Here he goes. Some Raw notes. This is before Raw. WWE has Riddle Scooter on scene to possibly use for an entrance. Bobby Lashley is set for the show, as is the Bloodline in some capacity.
Wow. Jesus Christ. Faust, you know what? I could have made this up. I could have made up that whole thing and you've been right. Mm-hmm. You know, and we might see the Street Profits.
Yeah.
Bianca Belair might be on TV. What the fuck? Well, she works there.
Yeah, no shit.
Vince may show up backstage if he decides to. Mm-hmm. Okay. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that is the end of your show. We hope you enjoyed it. There's a lot of nonsense that always has to do with us. So go to patreon.com/LingusMafia. We give you your fucking money's worth. We will never fail you. We always give you some nonsense. And tell me you didn't vomit all over yourself from laughing. I dare you. I dare you. All right. That's it. He's Fausty. I'm Cav Manning. We'll see you next time.
Extend your fucking condolences.